My informative speech is on Buddhism. This is my visual element, a picture of Buddha, a statue of Buddha. Buddha was a real person. Buddhism is the world's largest religion and originated around 2,500 years ago from a man named Siddhartha Gautama. Siddhartha was born in Nepal around the border of India, and through his life, he watched everyone around him suffer. From the very beginning, he was surrounded by the caste system, which originated in India, separating classes. He watched everyone in the lower caste suffer from poverty and famine. Through his life, he realized human life is suffering. So he decided to secede all of his wealth and spent some time as a beggar on the street. He eventually went into a reclusive state of meditation. In his meditation, he founded the Four Noble Truths, the base of which Buddhism is founded around. The Four Noble Truths are suffering, what suffering comes from, how you can stop suffering, and the middle way or the path to enlightenment called nirvana. He decided that suffering is the problem, and suffering is derived from human desire. So to stop your suffering and to end the cycle of pain and famine through all of your lives, you must meditate, participate in physical and spiritual labor in an attempt to reach nirvana. Nirvana is the enlightenment state in which you have broken the cycle of death and rebirth. Buddhism is also based on karma. So the karma from your past life determines the form of who you are in your next life. So if you were to be a really awful person, you may be reincarnated as something considered lowly, like a plant or an insect. But how you live your life, if you live it purely, but you don't reach enlightenment because you don't participate in Buddhism, you may become a king or a noble. Siddhartha spent his entire life preaching Buddhism and ended up spreading it all across the world. Most monks live their lives in temples. They mostly won't leave the temple unless for resource runs, and even then they normally have young village girls bring it up to the temples. Most monks will spend their entire lives living on a strict diet, meditating every single day for hours. This concludes my speech on Buddhism. Thank you for your time.